Hello, class and professor. My name is Jonathan Tucker, and this is my Week 2 exploration activity. The chapter I selected to read for this week's exploration activity was Chapter 15, and the title of the chapter was Human Behaviors with Podcast. I selected to read this chapter because I was curious to further explore the principles of developing and delivering an effective podcast to any given audience. Part of my pathway here at Full Sail University was developing and has been developing a company called Statement HD LLC. Although we are going to be airing on cable television, I felt it would be also effective to post bi-weekly podcasts on Tuesdays and Thursdays to my webpage. We are going to air on live television on Saturdays. From this material, I learned a lot. First, I want to say that I learned that podcasts are relatively new to the digital arena. They were introduced in 2004, which is the same year I graduated high school, believe it or not. Podcasting is the term used to describe digital media files that is distributed over the internet. I discovered, furthermore, that podcasting is commonly used to describe both video and audio files that are transferred. I also learned that podcasts can be divided into many different categories. However, the two most common categories are repurposed content and original content. Since podcasting is relatively new in the form of digital media, there has not been much research on the concept. However, Gene Burgess, Richard Berry, Joshua Green, Patricia Lang, and Roy P. are some of the pioneer researchers conducting studies on podcasting. So far, the extent of their research has involved the relationship between podcasting and education. Podcasting has become popular for scholarly and professional communication, media companies, professional organizations, museums, and universities. All of these companies and different organizations are using podcasts to get information out, to retain visitors, or to gain business. Wiki development, both personal and professional organizational development, has also played a role in the era of podcasting. Future podcasting research and development will focus on the development of wiki articles and the roles they play in podcasting. So in conclusion, I would like to say that podcasting in relation to human behavior will affect my future goals and endeavors with my company Statement HD LLC by hopefully retaining an audience that will watch my podcast Tuesdays and Thursdays and then watch the live show on Saturdays. I would be able to cross-promote the podcast on the live show Saturday, and on Saturday cross-promote the podcast for Tuesdays and Thursdays. This will hopefully help me retain a more attentive audience. Once again, my name is Jonathan Tucker, and this is my Week 2 exploration activity for media anthropology.